just letting you know I'm literally ready whenever. So.
Waiting for original to show up.
Again.
For the good luck, Alexis. Very kind.
Original's here.
I'll be right back in a minute. Okay. Hello, guys.
You're right, original.
Not much.
One sec.
Yeah, Apple, you've been muted.
Hello?
Alright. Oh, I'm on resume game. Just realised.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm ready to get this show on the road.
How do you guys want to count down?
I'd prefer VC.
Alright.
Right.
I am ready.
Everyone ready?
I am ready.
I'll hover over the yes. I'm hovering over yes.
Okay. Start on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm
Good
going.
luck, Snrub.
Good luck,
Smith.
folks.
Hey, I'm
Smith's winning PogChamp.
this one isn't poisonous to
Oh,
anybody.
I gotta keep that muted, I forgot.
Buzzcola is made from only the
So,
finest sugars and waters. Plus,
Smith versus SNrub.
hot
This is group 2.
It'll give you the get up and go.
Let me have a look at the sheet.
Athletic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
There it is.
Cola. Must get Buzz Cola.
So, SNrub has played 1 and he lost it. Smith is 1 and 2. So this is Smith's last match he
Dude,
needs
by
to
the
do.
way.
It's crashing time! Well, it's about time. Where am I gonna put all these?
So just yesterday, Smith was involved in a thriller of a race against Zotan. He ended up only losing to him by 3 seconds.
Hey, Apu,
That was probably one of the most exciting races of the tournament in my opinion. Original, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Yeah, that was definitely quite the race to watch.
sweet.
I mean, I was heartbroken at the end because it was only 3 seconds, and I was like,
Oh, I wanted a peanut. USA! USA!
Can any of the runners say goodbye to the tournament after this?
What weird place.
I don't think so.
People say I'm slow.
If Smith loses, he'll be 1 and 3.
So,
If
You better run.
if Snrub loses, he'll just be 0 and 2.
Hit a person.
yeah.
So they still have time. Depends on the other results, but I don't think this match will guarantee a whole lot. Yeah, whoever finishes last after playing everyone in the group,
number one.
they are eliminated.
Number one.
Oh my god.
Hey, I found my lost nachos.
Both runners off to a strong start.
Yeah, they're
Let's do
pretty.
this thing.
Smith is about like 3 or 4 seconds ahead, but their timers are synced, which is uncommon.
Look out.
But that might not last for long.
What's next? Planter's cooler. I gave it to Barney.
What's happening?
Let me have a look at the leaderboards.
You,
Smith
I love
has
this
a
thing.
136. And what does Snrub have? Snrub has a 142. So this has potential to be a close race if
Oh yeah.
Snrub plays well. And I think Snrub has potential to like be a sub 140 runner.
Oh yeah.
Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking to myself.
Now I'm not sure what frame rate Snrub plays on. I'm pretty sure that Smith does 60 FPS. Which is also pretty common for runners in his skill level. It's either 60 or 100 if you're, I would say sub 140 or below. Snrub is also on 60. Okay. So we might be seeing both of these guys potentially go for out of bounds.
And then he's been on
I've
two
seen-
solo paces recently. Snrub has.
Yeah, I've seen Snrub practicing the out of bounds on his stream. So maybe some exciting things will happen down the line in this race.
Reckless driving.
Like Smith had with Zotan.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Homer.
Wow.
Barney, can I
Did you see that Lenny push Smith got? He like bounced off the family sedan right near
piece of
Barney. That was pretty lucky for him.
Well, it's about time.
And he's going to grab a minivan
My
here.
bikini zone's chafing.
Lenny didn't cooperate much for Snrub.
Coming through.
Snrub's going into a bit of a slideshow mode here. And we see Smith approaching the first real strat in the game, Smithers. He wants to hit him on the front, turn right, and then
Push.
push him into this yard. He's a little awkward and slow, but he still gets it in the end. Well, through the frame lag on Snrub, he appears to have missed Smithers' strat, and now he's struggling hard. Maybe if he gets the backup, it'll help him. Oh no, he didn't even get the backup. This is not good for Snrub.
It's crashing time! Haha! Stupid like a fox!
Oh, nice hit.
Marge,
Maybe if he gets him
catch up
stuck
later.
here. Alright,
If you're so smart, how come I broke you?
well,
Not like
That's
anyone
like-
likes these things.
he's almost 40 seconds behind right now.
Stupid like a fox.
30 to 40 behind because of that missed strat.
Marge will clean
Really
this up
unfortunate.
later. If you're so smart, how come I broke you? Not like anyone likes these things. Chest pain! Having chest pain!
Interesting here. Smith is getting that vending machine.
Everyone sucks but me.
It's possible that he missed the neighbor's wasp. Maybe that's why he went for that.
You might be just trying to make up coins, yeah.
The famous bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens...
Smith not happy so far with this run.
Cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
Other unexplained news, strange black vans appearing all over town.
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
You can hear someone's audio? That might have been me typing, sorry.
Let's do this thing! I'm a lean, mean speed thingy!
Alright.
Please don't sue! Out of control! Oh, now I have a wedgie! Oh, out of control!
Oh, Smith just got trafficked. That's gonna cost him a few seconds there. He was going through the graveyard to get the extra 5 coins for the crusty glass. But,
And the glass truck just absolutely smashed him.
yeah.
I have road rage and I know how to use it!
So, Snrub does have the better vehicle for this mission. The pickup truck, the Ute. It's a little bit faster than the minivan. And it also goes off the barn jump much smoother than the minivan does. The minivan always loses speed when you land.
And you also has better acceleration. Definitely.
Yep.
Just call me Air Homer! Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae!
Oh no, Snrub's frames again, they're dying. They're dying on him.
Gets both walks,
Very nice.
and he's driving off as usual.
He still doesn't even have 300 coins, which is what I would optimally look for out of Homer 1.
Mr. Burns,
Yeah, he's gonna get this vending machine to make up coins.
piece of cake! Okay. I am excelente!
You almost nicked me.
In this slide, we see a pickup truck with weird texture. Oh my. Alright, Smith coming up on, in my opinion, the hardest mission in Homer 1 to do quickly. Bone Storm. He's opting to go in first person. Just a preference thing.
Oh yeah, the biggest game changers of Homer 1, it's just Bone Storm and MrSnrub.
Right. Everything else is pretty much free. There's not really any possibilities of losing a lot of time in any other mission. Maybe flowers if bad things happen, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That was
stuff.
probably not a Bone Storm up to Smith's expectations there, but it could have been
no,
much
but it
worse.
Oh my! If only.
I am so smart.
So we have word that Snrub's internet has died. Hopefully that will be fixed soon.
Hey, Homer. It's crashing time.
Ow, I dropped my bear claw.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
That's right, dumbass.
That's perfect. Thank you, Apple.
Ooh, it's not get kicked.
Smith is going to finish with about a mid 12,
Yeah,
12,
15.
14 homer one. He definitely will not be satisfied with that. He would probably expect at least a sub 12, but
I gotta get the new
unfortunate things happen, and it's not like he can reset.
I'll get you, Bart. Just like I got Charlie and Nam.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Afraid not.
Afraid so. Oh, damn your lightning fast wit.
Snrub already finished the game. Alright,
See you later, Stinky Gator.
Smith
Buttman knows all.
appears to be fine. Successfully escapes from Skinner.
I didn't do it.
And
I
Snrub
remember
is
this
back.
being here before. I didn't do it.
You're back.
Wow, he just did a 720.
You got it.
He's going this way.
Oh wow.
I haven't seen this in a while.
I'll never
It is a
forget
guaranteed
those
escape, but it's a few seconds slower. Going through the car watch there.
Yeah, it's also the same thing
I
in
don't remember these being here
Wiggum
before.
Escape in
That was
5,
totally
6.
awesome.
Yeah, that car watch is a really good place to confuse AI with and escape
So
them.
glad to be of service. One box.
Sorry, bot.
Snrub picks up a nice sports car. Pretty
Out of my way, man.
ideal for this mission.
Children weren't meant
Pretty
to get
nice,
this much
pretty nice.
exercise.
I think does Smith also have one? He's in first person. I didn't see.
He is in.
Yeah, okay.
Watch it. Oh, awesome, man. One doesn't.
Purple car versus the blue car.
We have a light Thanos car.
And it just had it detailed. Take that! I think I bit my tongue. Ralph, we're in the... Oh, this is too cool.
Fireworks, eh?
So
You're looking at
Smith
5
gets
life
Wiggum
sentences
Escape.
of community.
I fought the law and I won. Nobody does it better.
I believe Snrub just made a mistake. He went for the vending machine in this mission,
Bart
and
Simpson,
he got
at
caught
your
on a
service.
parked car. I usually do not go for that bend in this mission.
Aw, loser.
Usually in Barton Frank or in monkey see if the van turns left at the ramp.
Yeah, if the van debates you, then I usually go for it then, or go for it and better the beat during the escape,
Cheater! Whoa,
or
wicked!
during the follow.
Both runners able to get away from Riggum without any problems. There is like a very small chance that he follows you, and when that happens, it can be detrimental because there's not many other good places to escape him.
I gotta play ball.
There's the highway,
Fine by me.
but
That's a big time loss though.
yeah.
What the heck were you thinking?
One thing that is going well for Snrub is the coin count. He has about 500 in Vox. That's pretty good. He has more coins than Smith at the moment.
Ooh,
And Smith just picked up,
Nice.
yeah. Even with Smith picking up the Town Hall coins. Alright, let's hope for a sports car for Snrub here.
Woo, nice one.
Oh my god, did that just happen? Nice game.
Whee!
It just literally bodied him out of the way.
Oh,
That must be tilting. Okay, I think Snrub is about a minute behind Smith.
Hey, Springfield. Energy.
Oh, Snrub is gonna switch cars here.
Sugar.
It's a pretty 5-ad strat.
Hey, Snake.
oh yeah. I mean, you see his sports car.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
But the van does go straight. And he just got trolled hard by that wasp. Wasn't able to get it. Snrub is doing some hardcore improv at the moment.
Oh, now come on. That was totally awesome.
Smith about 10 seconds away from finishing Barton Frank.
Now to find a satellite dish. Who has those?
And he finishes at 18:29 about. So we'll be able to judge how much Snrub is behind when he finishes it.
Hey there, Mr. Slap. No problemo.
Oh yeah, I should probably explain this reset here. So you drive to that side highway and you reset your car when you're at the wall, and it puts you at the road above you because there are road nodes
Wicked.
and the closest one is above you.
That was totally awesome.
Too bad was broke.
Uh-oh, Snrub did not main Manyorp. That might pose some problems. He is good on coins, but I don't know if he forgot or if he didn't.
Real fine.
Ever, it was just instant.
Hey, slower traffic to the right, please. Off for Bart.
Smith coming up on the Apu escape now.
Delivered a delicious
It's going to be interesting to see if he will go for a gazebo, box, and wasp.
Please stop what you are doing. No one can sell rotten meat in this town but me.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, he's just going to go straight. So the benefit of going for the gazebo, box, and wasp there is that you won't need to grab them during Monkey See, and it saves a few seconds. However, it's risky because there's a chance that Apu could follow you if you don't go fast enough. And
Who could become a 7 and just follow you screw the
yeah, and escaping him once he follows you straight on can be really iffy, and potentially it has been a run killer for me personally sometimes. You need to not make mistakes when you're driving around a Krusty Burger if you want to go for that gazebo stuff. Anyway, Smith is coming up on Monkey See, and MrSnrub is about to do the escape. See if he gets it. Alright, both runners did basically the exact same strat, just going straight to guarantee the escape and not taking the risk.
I want the SS1s.
Oh yeah, Smith's coins are really low. Well, not really low, but I would say about 50-ish under what I would want. And he skipped the hospital event.
My butt hurts.
Smith does get the museum freebie, which I always have a hard time getting. Now he's gonna get the gazebo box.
Museum freebie seems the hardest to me.
Mine, all mine.
Uh-oh, Smith did not get the box at the construction site.
Yeah.
He overshot it. That's a tricky one to get. And it's different depending on your frame rate.
Oh, that was the coolest. Let's hit the town. Time to rock.
Still appears that MrSnrub is about a minute behind Smith. A little less now. Like 55 seconds or so.
Oops.
Something interesting that I noticed Smith do is that he went for the town hall monkey and coins there
And sound.
before he went to the other side of it.
Stupid.
Welcome.
I don't think it makes that big of a difference, but oh my god, MrSnrub. His car just Spider-Mans him down, and he wasn't able to get the
Lord
box.
Simpson at your service. Hope that didn't break my memory card.
Okay,
Eat my
Smith
dust,
coming up
Dusty
to one of the hardest missions in the game to do optimally sellouts.
Whoa! Oops.
Each car has its own few strats, and missing them can be very bad. The first one probably matters the
Especially
least
with
because
traffic.
Oh man, that sucks and blows.
yeah, and traffic makes
I
it
didn't do it.
frustrating.
It's time for some road.
Oh, Smith, this is a nice second car. Wow, that was really nice. Gets him into the pole there.
Take that.
He's on a good sellout so far.
Oh, that was so cool. Eat ass,
Ah.
asshole eaters.
That was a rough spot
Damn automatic
to try and damage him.
All right, that was so
Oh no, and the traffic.
Oops.
The black van said no. And just
I
like
just
that,
know I'm gonna be
he's
late.
losing a lot of time.
Take that.
Good first hit on the last car. Just needs about 2 more solid hits and he should be done with this mission.
Very upset.
Once again, traffic just getting in his face.
Ooh, he did miss the what is it called? The sit and rotate? Isn't that what it's called? That when
Well done.
Perfection, thy name is
Alright,
good.
Smith coming up on the cutscene skip. This is a 2-frame trick. And he gets it in 3 pauses. Very nice. That's something I've choked 2 times in both of my
I
races.
need to find the time for action is now.
I think
Okay.
Smith's
Forward momentum.
sellouts was about
Go back to school.
606 or something, and Snrub just got a 618. So Snrub did have a better sellouts
Wonder
there.
if I'll get extra credit for this.
neither on console.
Yeah, they're both running on PC.
I think there's only 2 console runners in this tournament, and that would be
Hey, I'm just a little
Lambton and Seasoner.
Thank goodness for seatbelts.
This is a really bad day.
Lambton does PS2, which has the worst loads, and
See my pointy
Seasoner has
Sailors,
a
let's
GameCube
get this
version.
comic into a Mylar bag.
Alright, here goes Snrub at the cutscene skip.
Condition, heaven forbid. We don't have deflector
Nice.
shields, you know.
That was a lot of pauses when he got it.
Just a few more.
You're banned from my store.
So both runners escape that dreaded sellouts mission, which is one of the biggest reset points if you run this game.
For speed. Car speed. I've gotta go. Millhouse. Let's just do this thing.
Smith is still about 50 coins under from what I would want. Usually about 800 starting
Millhouse?
clueless.
yeah, and if you do what I usually do,
Not the
yeah,
car.
Smith did. You get that crusty burger and
I'm gonna have to do so much babysitting to pay for that. Kid power!
Is Smith gonna go for the beach coins? Yes, he is. So, recently there was a new route where you get the beach coins during Clueless. Previously, it was done in Hellfish or Old Pirates. But if you are able to get fast limo, then
Go, girl.
it saves time, but even if you don't, if you get a slow limo, you can probably get the Planet Hype Wasp maybe.
oh yeah.
And if you get the slow last car in Hellfish, you can actually just drive up to where sleuthing starts, reset your car, and then you'll be there and you won't have to mission warp. So that's really helpful. Smith gets a hit and run, but this is probably the least bad place to get it because the cops usually do not reach you up here.
Yeah, I just don't know where to do.
Yeah, since you're in an area that can only be accessed on foot, the cops don't know what to do.
Look at me, I'm flying.
Smith?
Oh yeah. My mojo working now.
That was interesting.
Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Snrub also
Lisa
gets
Simpson
hit and
at
run
your
here.
service.
Eat pickup, city folks! I am
But
a
he did.
lean,
He should escape here.
Vindaloo machine.
He should be out unscathed. Oh, Smith. Not able to get bonfire in the
Smell of
first
fresh
try.
air is much more pleasing than the odor of the
He's gonna have to restart the mission.
Hello, Springfield.
300 horses of convenient power.
I need speed. More speed.
This is not good
Looks
for my
like
endurance. Yeehaw!
he'll get it on the second try. Nice.
Brightness is bringing the pain. Oh, how unproductive.
Oh, Mom.
Eat pickup, city folks.
Watch where you're
So
going.
if Snrub gets it first try, he can catch up.
Speed.
Gain some time back on Smith.
But
Brightness is bringing the pain.
And he gets it.
That was pretty cool.
Slowly but surely.
But Bart's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
So
Perhaps you should consult Professor Frink at the observatory. He
yeah,
seems
He just
kinda
cut
wanna
out.
avoid-
except why I ever came to this jerk Waterberg.
You want to kind of avoid doing it very slow on 60, because then that's when he usually phases through you.
is that true?
Oh yeah, for me it is at least.
Professor Yay! I won!
I have noticed that Cletus kind of just phases through your car sometimes in this mission.
Grandpa.
Snrub does get it first try though, so he'll probably be saving about 20.
Federally mandated breakfast. Get out of the way!
Smith picks up a sports car, fastest car you want, but can be a little tricky to get over the rocks with this one. Yeah, he just gives up on it. Fortunately, there is a backup where you can just use the school bus to accelerate over the rocks. Or not, he's just going to get them on foot. That's alright too.
Let's just do this thing.
Snrub gets the fish fan and
Forward
gets
momentum.
all those coins without having to get out. Very nice.
Big, glorious speed.
This is turning into a nice close race now, actually.
Thank goodness for seatbelts. Oh, Bart gets blamed for that.
Smith gets a decent first car. He got a lot of damage on him on the tree, but escaped. And a very similar thing happened for Snrub here. But it did not destroy itself on the wall. Alright. Still decent first cars for them.
Sorry.
It's not too bad if you miss that.
Gotta go.
Yeah, no, because they're going the way you want to go anyways. There's no like shortcut to be had, like with the second car.
Beautiful second car from Smith. And Snrub. Wow. Nicely done by both the runners on that second car. That can be a tricky one.
I hope Bart gets blamed for that.
Oh yeah, especially when it goes to the right.
Ow, my hair. It's empty.
Yeah, the second car can turn either left or right. If he turns right, then it's unlucky. Oh, Snrub got a fast third car.
Excuse me.
Wow, look at this, guys. Snrub on the catch-up here in Lisa.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
One bad drop could potentially sway the lead here.
Strike one. Counterfeit designer.
Oh yeah, sleuthing is definitely
the foulest of all crimes.
a changer. It goes along.
Score one for Wickham.
So if you're able to drive fast enough,
Strike two. Running
you can do a
over
strat where
every
you
person
manipulate
without a
Snake to
license.
drop the third drop before the bridge, which is what you want. Looks like Smith is not gonna go for it.
Don't be
Okay.
alarmed. I'm
He
very
could have
good.
gone for it.
Bad
but he still gets the good drop. And SNrub gets almost an identical drop as Smith.
Oh my!
Ooh,
I won't question the value of this activity.
Am I watching the same run twice here? It certainly would have felt like it right there.
Easy as pie. The number, that is. Could you come get me? Chief Wiggum said...
supposed to have pretty good
Hello,
RNG
Springfield.
though.
Smith did the pan skip really late.
One
Look at this,
thing
it's almost
to
synced right now.
remember.
It's almost synced.
Have a good life.
Wow.
Plenty of good living
They got the
here.
second fish at the exact same time.
That scared me.
Oh no, Smith getting stuck.
Now you'll never be fried and served with tartar sauce. Next time, watch out for nets. Return to the wild, not the car.
SNrub is 20 seconds behind and 50 coins ahead. Sink on the 12th fish. This is so pleasant to watch here. Smith is pulling ahead a little bit with more optimal driving.
Yeah, optimizing your driving, that makes a big deal of the whole entire speed run.
Savor your freedom, my cold-blooded friends. Well, that's that. Now maybe that two-bit Ahab will tell me what he knows.
37-12
Ambulatory
for
again.
Smith and
Need a
37-33.
ride?
SNrub is, yeah, about 20 seconds behind here. Alright,
The time
here comes Limo.
Let's just do this thing.
Fast Limo, hard strat. Let's see if either of them gets it. You want to ram him into the wall and get him stuck there. Oh no, SNrub not able to get it.
Ow, my hair.
And Smith gets more damage than SNrub. And both runners will have to do the slow strat. Is Smith stuck?
Sorry.
Okay, no. He got out.
I hope these are recyclable.
SNrub is getting these coins now since he did not do the route that Smith did. And he's losing time because of it. The limo is already destroyed and he's still down here.
Sorry.
How'd you like the newspaper upside your head?
Bart. Easy as pie. The number, that is. Loser.
Alright, Smith finishing Lisa at 38.48. And for SNrub, 39.16. 28 seconds behind.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
Not bad, but SNrub also has very nice coins.
Do this thing.
Yeah, that could play a factor later in the run.
Especially in Apu.
Smith is going for this strat.
Easy.
Wait, did he get one box or two? I just glanced over. I couldn't tell if he got one or two boxes.
Chief Wiggum. Roll. Rage.
Alright, here comes Donut Fire. Optimally, our runners want to push him in between that tree and the blue house but neither of them are gonna go for it here. This is the slow but safe strat. I say it's safe, but there are all these annoying traffic cars that can potentially screw you over really badly. Hopefully that does not happen.
Oh yeah, I hate when this traffic screws you over.
So Smith actually got an invisible drop here. For some reason, when you let a drop like expire,
Why, for a bit?
there's a rare chance that the drop ends up being invisible. It's still there, but you see it on the map and you can still collect it even though you don't see it.
Excuse
Some classic
Marshals
radical coding there.
service.
The RTA, yeah, it's pretty wild at the moment. Wait. All of a sudden, Smith has more points?
Yeah, that's mainly because he got neighbor.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, my bad. Hopefully Cletus does not hit the wall for anyone. Oh, he hit it for Smith, but not for Snrub.
Ice your wounds.
It's hard to get him to not hit the wall there.
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't enjoy that. I don't have any practice.
If you're not careful, this mission could be a really bad place to get hit and run, which is what Snrub is very close to.
Yeah.
If he hits two things, he gets hit and run. And getting hit and run in a follow mission is one of the worst things in this game. Oh no, the pedestrian was right in his way. He's gonna have to drive really well here if he doesn't want to fail.
Mark in charge.
Alright. Okay, he got a lucky last drop. Oh my goodness, that cop.
You've got it. I'll do my best.
Oh wow.
You must be really far behind.
Ketchup packets people done
Yeah,
throwed out
let
to
me-
feed on during the long winter. Help me fetch 'em. Hey, I know another dumpster's round here somewheres. I can feel it in my stomach.
Yeah, I'm about 20 seconds back
That's
behind.
gonna
Yikes.
cost me.
Try refreshing the stream or pausing and unpausing. That's what I usually do to fix it.
I am so embarrassed. Oh, I'm afeard of the consequences.
Anyway,
here.
both runners now on catch-up logic. The last mission you have to deal with the Cletus truck, which is not a good vehicle. Interestingly, Snrub likes to grab the church lot box there. You can just get that one in Wolves and not lose time. But probably doesn't lose more than 2 seconds getting it here.
Oh, I'm gonna have to sell my smell hound to pay for that.
Okay, Smith coming up on a potential Gamden point.
Successful.
hope this isn't stealing.
Alright. He's clear. And Snrub. Oh. He barely did not have enough speed to get up, but he got the drop.
Driving?
I am so sick of this happening.
Now about
Margin chart.
Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to when this mission ends for Smith. 45:19.
Having 3 kids really slows you down.
Wait, I think Smith is actually ahead of his PB because his timer stayed green there.
I'll do my best.
45:19
I hope
versus
those are recyclable.
46:05.
I hope those are recyclable.
I'm bad at math, so someone else can figure out how much Snrub is behind.
To the pole position. Move it! I hope these are recyclable, so this is what it feels like to fall behind. You got no chance, buddy. I am the Lizard Queen. How about that? Grandpa, do you... Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. He must be comparing against his 140 that he got in a previous race. I remember him saying that.
I'm gonna have
That
to
makes
do
sense.
so much babysitting to pay for that. Smashy, smashy. Now where do I go? I can touch the sky. How could you? Ready to roll. Don't think I won't sue. Sorry about that. Sensible shoe to the metal. I go, girl.
No staircase walls for Smith. I don't think he made menu warp, so that must explain that. I don't think either runners made menu warped after purchasing inmate, which is what you would want to do if you wanted to get a consistent left side chessboard wasp and a better chance at getting the staircase wasp that both of them missed. Yeah, it is a good race so far. About the halfway point. And no more than a minute separates them.
Is this going to affect my insurance? I'd move if I were you.
Let's pray for no 2 cycles.
Mea culpa. Oh, that
I
looked
think Smith is clear.
impressive.
Hopefully. Yep, he's clear.
I wonder if I'll get extra credit for this.
He's running against his splits against Zotan. Okay. Alright, both runners
I
getting
didn't see you.
1 cycle.
Time to move. No time for caution.
Oh, looks like Smith gave another go at the wasp and he got it that time. That wasp is very strange. It's hard to get because the Malibu Stacy is so small.
Great. More liberal guilt.
It just doesn't have enough mass behind it.
Nice girls
Yeah.
finish fast. You have a gift for speed. Here's your...
Snrub catching up in RTA a little bit.
Hope this car doesn't stink too bad. Oh my goodness, that was so fast.
Is Snrub comparing against his PB? I'm not sure. His is a, what is it? 142.10. He is. Nice.
Smell that fresh... Maybe these will jog your memory. For the last
1 second.
tell
It's
me
hot as hell in my room.
circles.
There I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen, when one of them, a raccoon as I recall, hits me with a banjo. Banjo. Now, I never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one, so I...
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Not a thing. Where was I? Right. Now, the first time I rode in a water car... Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone.
Sorry, swear jar.
Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing.
Gotta
Seemed
bring
kinda
that
like a
crap
planet with an
circle.
old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna? That sounds awfully familiar. I think it was at the Quickie Mart. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop. Maybe that will jog Bart's memory. Air. Did I win? I had no idea.
They're quite very close in RTA.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
Smith is going for
Or
Flanders. So this is going to be about a 20-second time loss for Smith.
Maybe more step aerobics classes.
He didn't even grab all the coins. I'm not sure if he even needed those coins.
Everyone better.
I don't think he needed them,
Marge
honestly.
Simpson, at your service.
And
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Or 4-7, he
Just
could
let
have
me catch
grabbed
my
them.
breath. I need a Long Island iced tea. Slow and steady wins the race. Having 3 kids really slows you down.
Yeah, Snrub ahead RTA now. This is a pretty exciting race.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Smith might skip the wasp. No, he's still gonna get it. Okay. No, I don't think he had quite enough coins to warrant skipping that wasp. That's what some top runners will elect to do if they decide they don't need that Quickie Mart roof wasp. It's usually a commonly skipped over one.
Yes.
Oh, unfortunately, both runners not getting Mr. Plow Jacket. That's gonna be a time penalty for both of them.
Maybe more step aerobics
Kappa.
classes. Just let me catch my breath. I'll bet Apu knows who's selling the cola.
They're almost synced again.
Hey, go to the bathroom real Apu.
There's like 1 second RTA.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Alright, cola trucks. Another really hard mission
I am
For
so
sure.
to do optimally.
embarrassed. Look,
Smith went for the pull strat.
I hope there's
Oh,
much
that's
more.
not good. That's pretty slow. Will he get the backup? Oh. This is really awkward for Snrub.
Steady, Marjorie.
I have never seen
steady.
this before. Wow, that works.
Oh yeah, get the very
Attention,
end.
Coca-Cola bottlers and distributors.
Not an ideal
He could
first
reach-
truck for either of them. But they got the job done.
Yeah.
Send the bill to Homer. Wow, a lot of people have pools. My bad.
Snrub went a little too far to the left and missed the box. Smith has almost 150 more coins than Snrub right now. Alright, second truck. This is personally my worst truck. Alright, Snrub gets him stuck on the side yard here. That's alright.
Nothing to say. You
but Smith is farther ahead,
It's true. Women drivers
and the
are
truck just killed itself
Where to next, video game?
by going down the stairs. Very nice. Is Snrub in trouble here? Oh no, that is bad. The truck somehow escaped.
Now we're
Became
That's a lot of
non-fault
time
truck.
lost. Ouch.
I just had that painted.
Nice third truck for Smith.
Ow! My tushy! Woo!
1 second. Okay.
Snrub coming up on third truck.
Oh my.
Nice. Thankfully, both runners got the third truck. That's probably the worst truck to miss, because you only have the barn as a backup, and that's it.
Well, that score's settled. Now to go home. to
Well,
my
I think
family.
it's
You took my precious cola.
reasonable to say that Smith had a
Give
better
me the
cola
courage
trucks
to
there.
Take off my shirt in the station locker room.
He's going to finish March at 55-59.
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine.
Snrub could go for Flanders coin.
Doesn't look like he's gonna do that. Snrub is like 58 seconds behind.
Your misfortune is most entertaining to me. Oh, dear.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, do not fear. You will be reincarnated.
Alright. We're probably gonna see some very different coins. Coin routing here, I mean. There's a lot of options here for you for incriminating caffeine.
Oh yeah.
Smith has over 200 more coins than Snrub. This is insane.
You better run.
This is just between me and you, random object.
He has 1,000 coins.
Thank you all for
What?
coming. I'll
How?
see you in hell.
He got so many coins.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around.
Snrub is going to go for
It makes no
early
sense.
American. Probably a wise choice considering how low his coins
Clean
are.
up in aisle 1.
Well, not low, but like compared to Smith, they're low.
Okay.
Alright, incriminating
Well,
caffeine.
Lampton, you also have to think, if you're under coin, you can also coin grind.
Yeah, that's not really an option
Smile
either
like
of these
such
owners want to have to do.
Oh, no.
Worst case scenario. If you're not careful in this mission, you can easily fail it. This is the point in the game where rubber banding almost disappears, and the cars you have to follow and stuff go really fast.
Never have I seen such a
And we see Snrub a little bit far behind
through.
the truck, but I think we'll have time to catch up. There's also a very rare chance that you can get two-cycled in this mission. What happens is that I believe the 8th and 9th drops, their drop zones overlap, and it can just skip dropping the 9th one,
Legitimate businessman social club.
which has happened to me twice.
Kampuna asa Pima Petalon is taking
Alright,
on.
so since Smith did not get American, he's going to have to get it after finishing this. This saves about, I want to say 5 to 10 seconds over getting it before the mission. So, but you only want to do it if you have a good amount of coins.
Hello, steady. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Wow, unfortunate last drop for Snrub.
Ha! Clean up in
The main
our
reason Late American is faster because you skip the box that Snrub just got. And now Smith, let's see if he does the new thing. No, he's not doing a new thing. Okay.
300 horses of
There is a new
power.
route where you can
Come to Papa, random object.
escape that second limo by driving to the town hall and getting that box. I think it's a few seconds faster, actually. Not sure though.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
now,
like a couple seconds faster. Not much, but
yeah,
Mr. Homer, sir.
and it allows you to get that courthouse box earlier than.
I must admit,
Wait, no.
hopefully my store will not be robbed.
Yeah,
more
you
than
can
4
save
times
that
while I am driving around today.
box
This is
where the
not
Ralph
good for
race
my
is.
insurance. Oh, where have I seen such a
Oh no,
thing
Snrub got hit and run.
Jiminy crickets.
Alright. Now, Baby Van, the most RNG mission in the game. You can either get good driving or two-head driving from the Baby Van.
looks like this is a two-head
Perhaps
baby
I
van
should
first.
refrain from doing that in the future. Oh, Shiva smiles on
It
such
wasn't that
behavior.
bad.
Hope I have room in my pants
Oh,
for
no.
this.
It was a very nice start.
Quickly. Thank you. Come again.
Snrub in an awkward position in this one.
Hello,
Yeah,
friends.
it looks like he got a
I make this look easy.
better driving Baby Van,
Last time I left this store,
which is worse for the
hoodlums
runner
put
because you have
pornography in
less
the bridal
chances to hit
magazines.
him, and he's gonna naturally go farther away from the hospital, which loses you a lot of time.
Yeah, you just can't hit them as fast as you could. It was just an absolute stupid video. Man.
Smith has nearly 300 coins at this point, which is just unheard of.
Oh, dear. Have to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
And he gets the police station freebie. Very nice.
Rashid. What in the hell were you thinking, sir?
Oh, Snrub did not get the freebie. Yeah, Smith has pulled it back a lot in terms of coins and in-game time.
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
Yeah, I think he is over a minute ahead of Snrub now,
Oh, I smashed my skull.
but that could change with the last 3 missions of this level.
Oh yeah, armor truck
300
definitely
horses of
change it.
convenient power. That's it, Apu. Make them like it. What in the hell were you thinking?
That does it. I'm moving to Shelbyville.
Hand over your... I
Uh-oh, Snrub,
The
I
smell
don't
of
know
fresh
about
air is much more
this.
pleasing than
Yeah,
the odor of the
okay.
hot dog machine.
Scared and disoriented.
He was about to grab that wasp on foot, which is risky, but he backed out.
Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. This is just between me and you, random object.
And now Smith gets to deal with this garbage truck. What is happening on Smith's screen? He almost started going back to where he came from. You never know what garbage truck is gonna do here.
Oh, wow.
Refresh the stream, they've
Oh,
added
that's a
something.
hog champ. I just refreshed stream.
Let's see, what is it?
My cardio is shot. Oh, my giant gut is slowing me down.
Oh, there it is. The sub badge.
8 children has really hurt
I
my
like it.
stamina.
I like it. Smith doesn't really need to grab coins at this roof, but
Yeah, those feel like they're very slow walk.
Oh, I should sleep more.
Smith can play as safe as he wants with the lead he has. I don't blame him.
Who put this here? It makes no sense.
On the other hand, Snrub has a little below average coins, I would say.
I'm flying.
I think Smith getting Flanders, along with all the good stuff he grabbed before 5-1, really helped him get this huge coin lead.
My cardio is shot.
I am so sick of this happening.
The channel is going to destroy an armored truck for charity.
Not good for my insurance.
Alright, Smith on the drive back now. Excuse me.
Katie Scyther and sadly taking down an armored truck on stream. You called wrong.
This is just between me and you.
Smith is gonna show off a pretty cool reset here.
Too many crickets.
You drive past those barriers and then you go towards the wall and reset your car and it puts you below you. Pretty cool trick.
The share is somewhat confusing.
I don't know if it saves a lot of time though.
My friend had
Smith having some trouble trying to find Snake. There he is.
empty. I am the victim of chicanery most.
Alright, Smith is coming up to one of the scariest points of the run. Armored truck strat, then curator strat,
Hopefully my
then
door will not
the
be
cutscene
robbed
skip.
more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
I've really got to learn to enjoy my parole more often.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
So before Smith gets to the truck, he has to escape Wiggum. And
Bodacious.
how you do this is very simple. All you have to do is just hug the left wall,
I'm going to mess you up.
and that's it. And you peel off once you are at the pole. Okay, here goes Smith at the strat. And that looks pretty good to me. He got it.
I am a lean, mean, vindaloo machine. Oh, I must finish quickly or vomit.
Very.
300 horses of
Now he's gonna grab some coins from the wasps.
Totally not
The second one is a freebie, pretty nice. Now here goes Snrub at the armored truck strat. Uh-oh, there's an ambulance in his way. Oh no. This is... wait. Is that a backup?
What possible service could
This,
be to
I
the
think
community?
he got a backup.
Take us back to the hideout.
Yeah.
I mean, charity place.
He got an accidental backup, I believe, if he stays there. I used to get that a lot when I wasn't very good. I would always get the accidental backup. And I could never get the actual intended strat. Yeah. That actually ends up being a faster destruction.
Oh, chicks love it when I do this.
Yeah, because he's always constantly moving.
Yep.
Clean up in aisle one.
Now Snrub is able to take the quicker way around.
If you do not... Oh, I feel like a Brahmin. Oh, Mr. Bart.
Yeah, if the truck is close to dead, you want to go this way.
Hurry. Last time I left this store,
That
hoodlums
Snrub is
put
taking.
pornography in the bridal magazines. Have to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Eat asphalt,
Alright.
asphalt eaters.
Here goes Smith. He has 600 coins
Oh, man,
already
this
before
sucks.
even getting
Time
into
to
part 2.
lay some rubber down. Hey!
Now, Smith wants to push the curator into one of these walls up on the right.
This is not good for my insurance.
Oh. It spun out. Ouch. Now he's gonna have to get him into the... Oh, nice hit. Very nice.
Oh, traffic, not like this.
Entertaining.
That's tricky to do. He got him into the pole, then he was able to get another hit on him.
I am the great.
And he gets the cutscene skip. Nice. Smith survives
Apu,
one of the hardest points of the run.
Automan.
But
No
Snrub
problemo.
not having a good time on his curator. Alright. What he needs to do is get him stuck on the right before the tunnel ends.
Sucks. I remember
Uh...
these being here before. Charlie horse, Charlie horse.
Oh no, he missed it.
I lost my buzz.
All right.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, this is too cool for school. That was totally awesome.
That's a lot of time lost for him.
Ha! Increíble. Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Whoops.
Woo, nice one. Why do these stupid things make me feel so good?
Whoa, that was a big one. Another satisfied
Port.
customer.
Everyone post your ports. Smith's run is now legally valid. And Snrub gets the cutscene skip. Very nice.
Whoa, I spilled my pudding.
Both runners getting each cutscene skip so
Time for
far.
some road rage.
Very nice.
Bart Simpson style.
Hey, no fair, dude.
And the crowd goes wild. Hey, Kearney.
Smith is 71 coins over.
You got it.
Overcoined. Time penalty.
Snrub also gets bored. Whoa. What?
Bart Simpson at your service.
What the hell?
Oh, this is too cool for school.
The truck just spawned out of the sky. Am I seeing things?
Oh, that was. I think he smacked the car, and then physics happened, and it just launched him in the air.
I'm gonna have to watch that back. I was watching Snrub scream, and then I saw that out the corner of my eye. Looks like Snrub is going to go for the Studio A box, which is a risky thing. You need to have good movement if you wanna not fail. I think Snrub should be okay.
Eat my dust,
Yeah, it looks
dust
like he's
eaters.
okay.
So Smith finishes
Fine by me.
6-2 at 116.01. And now Smith is up on probably the most boring mission in the game.
Oh yeah, baby, bring it on. Whoa, wicked.
It's like a filler mission almost.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Quit it, Tar. It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style. My butt hurts.
The only thing you can do as a speedrunner in 6-3 is just grab vending machines and follow him around.
I hope that was expensive.
Yeah.
It's just quite a stinky mission.
Smith is about 90 seconds ahead, yeah.
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. This isn't right at all. Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. You're all mine. Whoa, wicked.
Ever since Marge, Smith has been many coins ahead. Snrub had the coin lead early, but I guess he just... Smith went for a lot more coins.
Yeah, seeing as Smith also went for Flanders and Marge, and Snrub did not.
Right. Flanders has like 80...
Professor Frank.
Wait. Like 87 coins, I believe.
2 Vins.
You got it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, Smith coming up on Duff Truck. This is... The fast version of this strat is pretty hard in my opinion. You have to keep accelerating at a constant speed. You can't break it all. You need to be on his left and you need to push him into the taffy shop, which is where the next mission begins. It's a lot easier in Globex. I mean, in an open wheel. Oh, Smith
because you get the
got some version of it.
Nice driving, man.
He's keeping him locked in here.
Full speed ahead.
Wow, nice.
Whee!
This is a really bad day.
Usually when he's stuck in that orientation, he does not
All right.
stay, but somehow Smith was able to get him to stay. Nice job from him.
If I show this laser gun to Krusty, he'll have to believe me. I can't believe I have a working laser gun and I'm using it for good. I am such...
And he's going to grab that wasp, because why not?
Principal Skip! Bart Simpson at your service.
Alright, here goes Snrub. At Duff Truck.
Not
Goes
too
too slow.
failing. It's time
Oh,
for
no.
Bart Simpson style.
Okay, his last hope is getting him stuck at this crack in the wall. Nope. He's looking to lose a lot of time here. Yeah. Oh, but Smith did just screw up FMJ. So,
Oh, this is too
a
cool
double
for
fail
school.
kinda here.
I'll educate you a new one.
I should do that more often.
As we see both runners chasing their respective vehicles.
Take that.
Not what you want to have happen to you.
Now show the proof to Krusty. And if he doesn't believe me now... Krusty, fine by me.
Snrub is taking this opportunity to grab beach coins, it appears. He actually doesn't really need to do this because in the last mission of this level, the alien car will grab one of those boxes. Not always, actually. About 80% of the time, he grabs one of the boxes. Sometimes he just doesn't for some reason.
I think it's what speed he goes into that tunnel or into the beach area.
So Smith is on a very notoriously hard mission for casuals, but a pretty easy mission for speedrunners. Alright, here goes Snrub. Oh, the traffic. Wow. Ouch. The traffic screwed him up very badly. Could he not have despawned that guy? I feel like he could have despawned him.
All right. This is gonna
Oh yeah,
hurt.
something to
Eat my
note
dust,
is
dust eaters. It's time for
Smith
some
went for the fast set to
Bart
kill,
Simpson style.
which is where you leave a few stands behind and you grab them later. And it's a rather precise jump you need to do.
Ovaries. Aw,
There you go. It's boat
I am
jump.
the king.
Yeah, he somehow got boat jump on 60, which is pretty hard. So that gives
I
him
just
2
wish
more
so many
boxes
video
worth
games
of
would be in
coins.
better shape.
And he's gonna grab the coin room here. I think all Smith needs for coins now is maybe Krusty Burger.
No problemo.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how level 7's gonna pan out. Because pretty sure both of these runners know how to do out of bounds. Smith is going backwards. Well, not backwards, the highway route. It's a little bit slower though. I don't know if the alien car takes the box when you go this way that Smith is, but we'll find out.
So talented and good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Snrub did the normal stuff to kill. Oh no, Smith, he missed the cutscene skip. That's not good. That's a 45-second time loss for him. The lasers were only the beginning.
Oh, man, that sounds cool. I mean, oh no, I hope their plan fails. Who am I kidding? Zombies eating brains? Oh, this is gonna rock. I totally rule.
Yeah, Snrub needs to capitalize on this. If he doesn't get the cutscene skip, he's in trouble. Potentially. But
Let's do this thing.
it is the most broken level coming up. You can do 5 missions out of bounds. And Snrub is also going the highway route. Interesting.
Something to board up the window. I know, boards.
Yeah, seems like Smith is just gonna need to grab the Krusty Burger and he'll be all set on coins.
Them's our sleeping on boards. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hop or a pillow now.
Oh yes, crystalline, Bo.
Alright, Snrub about to finish the race. Here he goes. And he gets the cutscene. Nice.
You're not a very good driver. Looks harder than it is.
A 45-second gap just been closed.
Too easy.
Alright, Smith is unfortunately gonna have to take a 29-minute time penalty due to being overcoined.
Hey, you there! Piece of cake. Cake. Hey, I found my lost nachos. Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet.
Oh, excuse me, 29 hours, yeah. Looks like it's gonna be a bit of an L for him. In all seriousness, that's not how it works here. Snrub is on sub 140 pace. He is, yeah. If he does the out of bounds well.
We just have the Wi-Fi lamps, stinky OOB. And hope for the best.
Yeah, both runners are on 60, so it's mostly execution for the 7-3 out of bounds. Because you're able to easily get up and clip through the roof on 60.
Mocha as adding him to my list of bopping.
Two-minute difference at Rigger Motors.
The power plant? But I'm bored of this level. We're number one. We're number one.
I'm glad you're...
It's crash
Alright,
time.
7-2 fin for Smith, and he's going to begin his journey of out of bounds. So he needs to drive into the wall. Nice. This is an awkward position though. Oh, Oh, can he get it? He's stuck for a second, but he's able to reverse out of there. Very nice. Pretty fast out of bounds.
Yeah, bridge clip is still monka ass.
Yeah, that could still potentially be a problem if it doesn't go well.
Boy, talk about thinning the nerd. If I'm gonna kill
7-4
those
parking
clown-farming
isn't too
black
bad.
card drop- Okay.
You just kind of have to know where to line up, and I always just check just to make sure.
I need to find some. Sweet.
Okay, now Snrub coming up on out of bounds. It's gonna be hard to do it as well as Smith did. Oh, he might be too far back. Oh. That was weird. He did not get a bounce.
Uh-oh, it's that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a sub-boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss.
Snrub is struggling here. He's gonna restart the mission. Meanwhile, on Smith's side,
That wasn't part of the deal.
he's going to try and park his car. No, Smith, that is not going to work. That is not going to work. What you want to do is hug the wall on the right. Smith, I don't know about that. Meanwhile, on Snrub's side, he's getting caged pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't believe that Smith's going to be able to get that.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
Snrub, it looks like he has a chance. Maybe. Oh my god. That's depressing. Just flopped. Flopped on down. Wow, very nice. This should work for him. Nice. There we go. Wait. What is Smith doing?
Is he driving Spooky Drag?
Let's see you do better.
No. He's driving the 70s.
Yeah, it's because he didn't park right. He parked an angle of like.
Now he has hit and run. Maybe he knew he didn't park right. Or something.
Let's do this thing. Oh, come on.
To me, it kind of looked like he forgot how to do this setup. Yeah, both owners are on 60 FPS. Oh, he checked after, but he didn't get it.
Parking by Snrub.
Okay. Now Snrub.
Wow.
Alright. Snrub is doing it correctly. That should work out for him. That's how you do it. That will work 100%.
This town is going to pay for this.
But Smith is coming up on bridge clip here. Pretty scary.
distraction. All right.
So long, suckers!
This is the last chance for Spooky Greg to make an appearance.
Dude, you better not have scratched my car.
Alright, here goes Smith. He did not have a fun time with this trick last time.
One side, roadhog dude.
Oh, Greg drove away. He didn't
Sweet
want to
accelerate.
be seen today. Smith
Hey,
did not
that's
get a good
totally
e-brake
not
boost.
supposed to happen.
Oh for 2 for
Like,
Smith.
out of my way, walking dude.
Oh, apparently
like,
Snrub
no.
didn't get the park right. That should have worked,
Mean speed thingy.
but... Oh no, Smith. Okay, this is serious now. This is serious now. Okay.
Sweet. I didn't do it.
Why did he call Globex? What is he doing? What? What is he doing? I've never seen anyone try to go for this before. Oh my god, he got up, he got up. Can he get through? Can he get through? Can he get through?
Awesome dude.
Holy moly. Oh my god. This is insane. He did 7-5 out of bounds in Globex.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling
Oh my
feet.
god. Wow. That is the most unexpected thing. And now Smith just got bridge clip.
Hasta la vista, suckers.
I hate to say it, but I feel like Smith might have this.
Awesome to the max.
Well, I wish I had a dog with a saddle.
No, I think Smith is at the correct height. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He backed up onto the
That was
lot road to
Where'd
get
you
even
that?
with Grandpa.
Let's do this thing.
Now he just needs to trigger the race. Alright, he triggered the race. Smith should have this if he drives well and doesn't blow up the waist. Strub gets bridge clip second try.
Eat my dust eater. Let's make the scene. That's my
Very
game
nice
called
second try for
Sandwiches
Snrub.
Last Freddy. It costs 4 playing cards a bite. Vengeance will be mine.
Looks like Smith is on pace for about a 138 if things go smoothly on his drive back to the school playground.
Ow, my metal skull! Sweet merciful McGillicuddy! My teeth fell out! Where am I gonna put all these? Oh, I'm going to heaven! Now my story begins. in
Strub
19
triggers the race.
We had to say tickety, cause the Kaiser had stolen our word 20.
But I believe that 7-5 Globex out of bounds is not necessarily going to pay off for him.
That was easy.
He's too far behind Smith.
Eggs over easy.
And Smith is just about done.
Why me?
He's finishing with a 138.44. GG to Smith. However, Snrub is on PB pace. he can get a 140.
Imagine that, scared of some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless.
His current PB is a 142.10,
Your fingernails.
and he can get a 140.
That fortune teller
So,
was right. I do end up
let's
dying
have a
in
look.
spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie. You're the town hero.
Sweet. And the ninja babysitters? Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog.
And
Dad, your fans want you outside.
all right,
Fan?
that is a PB for Snrub.
Oh,
140.33. All right, that was a pretty exciting race.
It's a very nice race. It was very close. I think all the way through, honestly.
At least our show was a success.
Why did we go to Earth Heaven? when
Yeah, I don't think
died?
either runner was separated by more than 2 minutes throughout the whole run.
Is it time?
Yeah,
It's
he
fine.
just finished.
I saw he PB'd.
Yep, he PB'd by almost 2 minutes.
He made me anxious at some times. Fair play to him.
All right, so a few questions when we can get Snrub in the call.
Of course.
Hello.
MrSnrub. GG.
Who won?
I won. I got just under 2 minutes better.
Oh well.
Hey, you PB'd though.
Yay.
Sub
Go
140 is free.
me.
Yeah, you can easily get a sub 140 Snrub.
Woo.
Okay, one thing I need to ask you right off the bat. What made you decide to go for a 7.5 out of bounds with Globex?
The fact that it's faster than doing it normally.
It was just so unexpected. I don't think anyone in the chat or either of
Chat was just blowing up.
Well, my car wasn't parked correctly, so I had to get out of bounds some other way. In a hearse.
Yeah.
That's too slow.
I'm quite happy with the time I got. And then I got a 12-minute Homer 1. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, my Smithers was, I think, world record Smithers.
Yeah, I think you were about 6:30 after Smithers. That was a unfortunate sight.
Mm.
But it was fun to watch. And Homer too.
Oh yeah, I had a barrel of laughs. Whoa! Not parked correctly again.
Don't worry, I did the exact same thing. Oh
Bridge
god,
clip.
I was gonna say the next race is about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
had
don't want to
I
talk
had no
about.
idea.
I don't want to
13
talk
minutes.
about Bridge Clip. Like, that really annoyed me because I was on PB pace, I think.
Yeah. Bridge
How
clip
much- how much
will
would
get
it-
the best of us.
How much would it lose if you like?
I'm not sure.
I'd say it's, a minute. A minute because you go, I think, getting there and then waste about 40 seconds and actually trying to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to run against these splits, like 100%. Because that 40-minute Homer 2 and a 12-minute Homer 1, and a missed cutscene skip puts a lot less pressure on me trying to PB and ASM now.
Right. It's nice to run against splits that have a lot of time saved.
Oh, yeah.
In places you can easily save time.
If I didn't go for Flanders coins, which I know I shouldn't have, I would have got a sub 17 mod.
Yeah, you had so many coins. I couldn't believe it. You had like 1,000 coins when you entered Apu or something.
I think that was like after I did like the whole cycle of like incriminating caffeine. I had like 1,020, something stupid like that. But I missed What's It box as well, like Dirt Jump box.
Oh yeah, and Monkey C, you missed that one.
Yeah, I missed it as well. I missed it twice then, so that's like 60 coins, and then like I missed 2 Lost and Home one anyway, so that would literally equal Flanders coins.
Yeah.
So I know
Group
Match Coin now is a bit nah.
Yeah, Group 2 is looking rather interesting.
Yeah, I know. I really want Snub to beat that one. Because I don't want to be in losers bracket. So I'll be a bit one-sided when that race comes on.
Try.
Alright, anything else you guys want to say about your runs?
Garbage.
7-3.
Installing the game. Horrible game. Hate it.
Right.
I wish we had time for more, but there's another race that's supposed to start in 10 minutes, so...
I welcome their race, I welcome it.
Alright. GG, both of you guys. Fun race.
GGWP.
GG, Snub. Congrats on the PB.
Oh, thank you very much, Smith. Congrats on the win.
Cheers. You'll be sub 140 soon. That's the elite club.
Oh, nearly in the elite. Knocking on the door.
Oh god, that's my last race for the group.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You ended up being 2-2.
Oh, I can take a break. Play this horrible game.
Hey, we all know we secretly love it.
Yeah. I'll be waking up tomorrow thinking I want to get a PB.
Well, I'm probably going to be on tomorrow trying to get it.
Alright.
Is this done where we sign off?
I think so. Probably people waiting to jump in.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Thanks everyone for watching.
See ya.
Watching, guys.
See you all. Stay tuned for the next race.